There's nothing worse than having to turn away a family from staying at the Ronald McDonald House. Imagine being a family going through a terrible medical crisis and not knowing where to turn. You see the tears in their eyes, and they're thinking, what do I do? Where do I stay?
We consider the family as an integral part of the healthcare team. The better families cope with a child's illness, the better the children do.
My parents to me mean everything. Just knowing that their stress is relieved a little bit makes me feel better, because sometimes you feel a little bit guilty of all the things that are happening. And I know it's not my fault, but you always think, oh, if I wouldn't be sick, all these things wouldn't happen. But I know that my parents love me, and I'm so grateful to have them by my side.
Last year alone, we turned away over 800 families.
So many of the families are young and don't really have a lot of money, and what they do have is being eaten up by medical expenses.
That is why it is so important that we have enough rooms for our families.
We have a dream at the Ronald McDonald House, and that's doubling our capacity. So no longer will we have to look at a family member and say no. Please join me in this appeal to help us open more doors.
We have increased need every day for families to be over here at the house. And as we've grown, we know there's long waiting times.
Our home covers families from all over the state and actually all over the country who come here for the services that Children's Hospital provides.
So by having this campaign, we can increase the amount of rooms that we have, and more parents can take advantage of staying at the Ronald McDonald House and being close to their children.
When you're sick, it's not only the patient, it's the whole family.
To be able to have other families feel at home when they're going through a stressful situation is worth everything.
Our goal is to raise the funds necessary to double the size of our house, and not only expand our house from 38 to 75 rooms, but also update our current facilities.
I look at this charity as being, of all the charities we have supported, probably the best.
When you make an investment in the Ronald McDonald House, the dividend is making a family happy.
And helping children is what it's all about.
I think Ronald McDonald House heals by opening more doors.
Welcome back to Our Issues Milwaukee. I'm your host, Andrea Williams. Our focus today has been on the Ronald McDonald House Charities, Eastern Wisconsin. My guests are Jacquelyn Wahlberg, Marketing and PR Manager for the Ronald McDonald House Charities, Eastern Wisconsin, and I'm pleased to have join us Miss Debbie Allen, who is the President and Operating Partner of MacAllen Partnership. Good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome back, Jacquelyn.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you here, Debbie.
Thank
you. Jacquelyn, I do want you to tell us about the very important partnership between McDonald's and the Ronald McDonald House Charities.
McDonald's is our largest corporate sponsor. We're so grateful for all of their support. And what McDonald's does is they really encourage owner-operators who are all local entrepreneurs to choose the Ronald McDonald House as their charity of choice and help in any way they can. So they do all kinds of in-store fundraisers for us, like Give a Hand, or I'm sure you've seen the canisters on the counters and through the drive-thrus where you can drop in your spare change to help the Ronald McDonald House. They also have an opportunity to sit on our board of directors. They help plan events for the house and encourage all of their vendors to attend our events as well.
That is pretty special. And Debbie, you, needless to say, are a McDonald's franchise owner. How many restaurants do you own here in the Milwaukee area?
I own 6 restaurants here in Milwaukee.
6 restaurants.
Yes.
Wow. Now, last year I had the privilege of hosting the first annual Rock the House event that happened at Turner Hall, and you pretty much spearheaded this event and worked closely with all the folks at the Ronald McDonald House to make it happen.
Yes.
Why was it so important for you to bring this type of event to Milwaukee?
Well, I'll have to admit I'm not the brainchild of the event. It actually started out of Chicago, and there are 2 owner-operators in the Chicago area. One guy plays for a rock band, and the other guy is a DJ. So they hosted this big event where they were the entertainment, and as a fundraiser for the Ronald McDonald House in Chicago. So I said, I sing with the band every now and then. Why can't I do that in Milwaukee? So I asked the band that I sing with, Christopher's Project, if they would help me host a Rock the House in Milwaukee. And that's how it got birthed here in Milwaukee. And last year was our first year launching this big fundraiser party. We had DJ Jimmy Kababa come and play, and of course you as our host. And it was just a fabulous time at Turner Hall, and we raised nearly $50,000 last year.
Wow, that is awesome. And the good thing is it's time to do it all over again.
It's time to rock Milwaukee again.
The second annual Rock the House event, and you're going to be performing again. I just love it how she is not only a successful businesswoman, but also a talented singer. So it really is fun to watch you transition back and forth, So if you would give us the details for this year's event.
Well, this year's event is going to be held at Turner Hall again on Friday, June 13th, and it's going to be held from 7 to 11 p.m. And people can come. The tickets are $50, and for $50 you get a couple of drinks and also hors d'oeuvres by Maxie's Southern Catering Company, or Comfort Foods.
They are fabulous.
Fabulous.
Yes.
They are fabulous. In addition, we have raffle prizes, a car for a weekend, a TV, a Chicago trip. So people can come and also participate that way as well. But you can get your tickets by going on to the website. I believe Jacquelyn will provide that information. You can go and purchase your ticket there or at the door. And we would just love to have everyone come and participate and help us raise more funds for the Ronald House.
That's what it's all about. So, and that website for more information on the Rock the House event would be?
rmhcmke.org.
There you have it. And as you mentioned, you are performing with Christopher's Project, and you do a little bit of, old school R&B, some nice jazz type tunes. Love it all. And what's it like for you to actually hit the stage and get behind the mic? And a lot of people who had never seen you perform are actually like, wow.
Actually, it's my stress reliever. I've been singing since I was 2. I grew up in the black church and the choir, so I'm in my natural habitat when I'm up there singing, so it's just easy.
So for all those people at home that know Debbie, come on out and definitely see her rock the house. When I talk about you guys collaborating and doing so many different things together, the Ronald McDonald House Charities also does a scholarship every year. You have one general scholarship and then a number of scholarships that are specifically set up for minorities. Give us some of the details on that. And you've actually been on the show to talk about that before, so fill those people in at home who may not have heard about it. Just tell us a little about that.
That's right. So we partner with McDonald's to provide $30,000 in scholarships for graduating high school seniors who feel that it's important to pursue education as well as have a philanthropic heart that want to help the community. So we review applications together and we award scholarships every year. It's very exciting.
And just for people who, they're saying, when is this? About what time of year? I can't remember quite.
I believe you have to apply early in the year, January, February, and then the scholarships are awarded in May.
Okay, so just so everybody knows, keep your eyes open and definitely check the website. Definitely can get all the details there. Debbie, you are a strong supporter of education and you give back to the community in many different ways. You work with this particular scholarship as well. Talk a little bit about your involvement.
Well, as an owner-operator, I'm a group of operators that we donate $30,000 in partnership with the house, and it allows us to give away $60,000 worth of scholarships every year to 30 students, high school seniors, and it's just a phenomenal program. I also am part of the committee that judges, some of the information, the criteria that has to come in to be able to select who gets the scholarships. But it's a real, to me, great opportunity for the owner-operators to be a part of the community. The one great thing on that day when we award the scholarships is the kids get picked up by limousine from their schools and get to come down, and they are awarded their scholarships in the Common Council chambers with the mayor and various aldermen, and then have a luncheon, and it's just a fabulous time for the kids and a great opportunity for us.
Yeah, and it actually goes to show them that hard work really does pay off.
Absolutely.
So thank you. I want to also, since you mentioned owners and operators, you do have a number of owners and operators from Milwaukee. We're seeing they kind of come in and help with the big Rock the House event. So talk about how you all come together. On paper you would be competitors, I guess, but you really do make a difference when you guys realize what the bottom line is.
Oh, absolutely. And I tell you, so many of the operators already donate in many ways to the Ronald McDonald House. But for this event, many of them are big sponsors. They buy tickets, they donate items. And that night you'll see a number of them who will participate in hosting the program along with you, as well as myself. So it's really a collaborative effort from all the owners in southeastern Wisconsin.
Yeah, and besides the great food,
yes.
there's fun, like you said, all the raffle prizes, and then we have a big dance contest, and people walk away with some pretty cool things as well.
Exactly. We have 3 dance-offs, and so we can have 9 winners for that night. So come out and get your dance on and win a couple of prizes.
There you have it, and we'll put the website up there on the screen so that you can log on and get all the details, and we certainly hope to see everybody there. Jacquelyn, you have a few other big events that are coming up in the near future. In July, you've got the 31st Annual Ronald McDonald House Golf Classic at Arnwood Golf Club in Sussex. Fill us in on that.
It's always a fantastic day. We have been so lucky to have great community partners to help us put on a really fun-filled golf event. So if you're a golfer, please join us. Again, you can register on our website. We have a wonderful silent auction, really fun raffle, and this year is a little bit different. It's going to be a golf and graze event. So no formal sit-down meal. Everything will be sort of fun, on course, and then with heavy appetizers after the outing, again provided by Maxie's, who's such a great community partner of ours.
Yeah, and then of course everybody's looking forward to the huge 30th anniversary celebration, because this is where you're going to unveil to the public and all of your guests at the Ronald McDonald House the new wing, the expansion that you've worked so hard towards. Talk about that.
The 30th anniversary celebration will be a really special night. For anybody that's been involved in the Ronald McDonald House in the past or currently, this is really an elite event for people to come to the house, get dressed up, enjoy an evening of touring the house and enjoying delicious food and drinks, and another exciting auction. We'll have a sit-down dessert in a tent outside, so that will be lovely, and dancing the night away.
So that is really what it's all about, and like we said, you've already raised $8 million towards this expansion. $10 million is the goal, and you're pretty much there. So all of these events that we've talked about are helping to add to that dollar amount, which is the goal. So I want to talk a little bit more with Debbie about your work outside of your franchise and actually giving back. Talk about why that's so important for you.
I tell you, I always tell people it takes a village, and for me to be at this place in my life and be successful, it's taken a lot of people to help. And much of that has been in mentors as well as education. And so I'm a big proponent of making sure that kids know the value of going to college and getting their education. So I actually sponsor several scholarships throughout the year, just because it's just that important to me.
Yeah, and I've been at your one of your McDonald's, and you you were giving away a flat screen TV. And it's like you're always doing something for the people that come to your restaurant, and they walk away with smiles on their faces, and that's really what it's all about.
Oh yeah, when the guys do a really great job, we want to make sure we're rewarding them for their efforts. So, and it's fun too.
It's always fun to give and then to watch people receive, right? So let's talk once more, go over how people at home can actually help make a difference. There are volunteer opportunities across the board. Then tell us some of the ways they can do that.
We do have many volunteer opportunities. We couldn't run the house without our volunteers. We have over 500 that help us with everything from driving our van, which shuttles our families back and forth to the hospital, to greeting guests as they come to the house, to helping make up the rooms when families check out. We also take donations. We have wonderful contributors, but we are always looking for more, especially during this time of our capital campaign. In addition, you can save your pop tabs from your soda cans, which helps a lot. It's a small way to help, but it results in about $30,000 annually. So it's a great program to participate in. And additionally, we have a wonderful wish list online that really outlines all of those items that we need. So next time you're at the grocery store or the toy store, you can pick up an extra item for the families at the Ronald McDonald House.
I am so excited to hang out with you guys again this year for the Rock the House event. So I look forward to seeing you there.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Wonderful things are happening as the community comes together to support the families who need a home away from home in times of crisis. Jacquelyn Wahlberg is the Marketing and PR Manager for Ronald McDonald House Charities, Eastern Wisconsin, and Debbie Allen is the President and Operating Partner of MacAllen Partnership. Don't forget, you can join us at the second annual Rock the House event at Turner Hall on Friday, June 13th from 7 to 11 p.m. Log on to rmhcmke.org for more details. And that is going to do it for today's show. I'm your host, Andrea Williams. Thank you for watching, and I hope you join us again next week as we take another look at our issues, Milwaukee. Have a great day.